Okay, I got another super cool practice topic for you today, everyone. Yeah, we're back with Listen English.
Oh, yeah, and I am so excited about this one. Because last time we nailed those coffee shop greetings, right?
Right,
Like, hi, how's it going? Totally fun. And now we're stepping it up.
we are. Joanna, I think this is a topic that makes a lot of learners nervous. The idea of having to speak to a stranger can be intimidating, especially when you're feeling lost.
Absolutely, Cedric, but that's exactly why we're tackling it. Our goal today is to give our listeners the confidence and the phrases they need to turn a moment of stress into a successful and maybe even pleasant interaction.
And it's a real world skill. You can learn all the grammar you want, but if you can't ask for the nearest restroom, you're in trouble.
Very true. So today is all about practical English for real life situations. We'll cover everything from getting someone's attention politely to understanding the directions you're given and even what to do if you get confused.
Exactly. If you remember from our first episode, we talked about small talk. And now, well, what happens when you're in a new city and, you get a bit lost?
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, asking for directions, it's super useful. And people are usually really nice about it, right?
Yeah, so for all you advanced beginners out there, A2 to B1 level, today we're diving into asking for and giving directions in a city. Let's do this.
Okay, first, let's talk about how to start. You don't just go up and say, "Where's the station?" No, you gotta be polite, right?
Right.
So the best way is "excuse me" or "hi, excuse me." Super simple. And then "could you help me?" or "do you know how to get to?"
Those are perfect starters. It's all about being indirect and soft. You're not demanding information, you're politely requesting help. Another good one is, sorry to bother you, but I'm a bit lost.
That's a great one. It shows you respect their time. And what about when you approach someone? It's probably not a good idea to just tap them on the shoulder, right?
Definitely not. You want to make eye contact, give a little smile, and approach them from the front. The phrase, excuse me, is your best friend here. It's the universal signal for, I'm about to politely ask you something.
And it's important to choose the right person to ask. Someone who is rushing to catch a bus might not be the best choice. Look for someone who is walking at a relaxed pace, or maybe someone standing and looking at their phone.
Yeah, like, excuse me, could you tell me the way to the museum? Is that good?
Totally, yes. Or even, "I'm looking for the train station. How do I get there?" And people love helping, especially if you smile and use those greetings from last time, like, "Hi, how's it going?" Then straight into it.
Cool. And then what do people say back?
Oh, the answers are easy, like "go straight, turn left, turn right, it's about 2 blocks away," or "walk straight on and it's on your right."
Okay.
And landmarks help a lot, like next to the big bank or opposite the park. You can't miss it.
Landmarks are so crucial. Referencing something big and obvious makes it so much easier. You could also hear things like, it's on the corner of Oak Street and Main Avenue.
Yes, using street names is common, and prepositions are key here. It's next to the bank, it's across from the post office, or it's between the supermarket and the pharmacy. Listen carefully for those little words. They have all the meaning.
That's a fantastic point. Another common structure is using go past. For example, go past the cinema and it's the next building on your left. It tells you to continue your journey beyond a certain landmark.
Right, and let's not forget what happens if the person doesn't know the way. A polite local might say, "I'm sorry, I'm not from around here," or "I'm afraid I can't help you." It's good to be prepared for that response too.
Exactly. In that case, you just smile, say thanks anyway, and find someone else to ask. No problem at all. Okay, let's hear a real example. Imagine you're a tourist and you ask a local, excuse me, hi, could you help me? I'm trying to find the city museum.
Sure, no problem. Go straight down this street for about 3 blocks, then turn left at the traffic lights. The museum's right there, on your right, next to the big library.
Great. So straight, then left at the lights, and it's on the right?
Yep, you got it. You can't miss it.
That was a perfect, simple interaction. But what if you don't understand, Joanna? Maybe the person spoke too fast or used a word you didn't know.
Great question. It's perfectly okay to ask for clarification. You can say, "Sorry, could you repeat that, please?" Or could you speak a little more slowly? Politeness is key.
And it's a good idea to repeat the directions back to them to confirm. Just like I did in the example with, so straight then left at the lights. This shows you were listening and gives them a chance to correct you if you misunderstood.
Exactly. You could also ask clarifying questions like, "So I don't cross the street?" or "Is it on this side of the road?" It helps to break down the information into smaller, manageable chunks.
Thanks so much. Have a good day.
You too. See? Super natural and short, right? That was a great simple example, but what about a more complex situation? Sometimes the directions aren't just turn left.
Good point. Let's try another one. Imagine you're looking for a specific cafe that's a bit hidden. You ask someone, "Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm looking for a place called the Daily Grind. Do you know where it is?"
Oh, yeah, I know it. It's a bit tricky to find, but it's great. Okay, so go straight down this street for 2 blocks past the big red post office. You'll come to a roundabout. You need to take the third exit. Then walk for about 100 meters, and you'll see a small alleyway on your right next to a flower shop. The cafe is down that alley.
Wow. Okay, so straight for 2 blocks, past the post office. At the roundabout, I take the third exit. Then it's in an alley next to a flower shop.
You've got it. It's worth the walk.
Thanks so much for your help. See how breaking it down and repeating it back helps confirm everything, especially with multi-step directions. And Joanna, this brings up a great point. While we're focusing on asking for directions, it's also empowering for our listeners to know how to give them, even simple ones.
Absolutely. It's a two-way street, literally. If someone asks you for directions, you don't need to be perfect. Using simple, clear language is the best way.
For sure. And pointing is a universal language. You can say things like, "It's this way," or "It's over there," while pointing. Even simple phrases like "go straight" are perfectly helpful. Like "go straight through the park," right?
Exactly. And the voiced one, like this. Same tongue position, but add voice. Vibrate your throat. This. It's next to the bank, right?
Those sounds are classic challenges. Another aspect of pronunciation to consider is intonation. When you ask a question like, "Could you help me?" your voice should rise at the end. It sounds more polite and less like a demand.
That's such an important tip. Listen, "Could you help me?" rising versus "Could you help me?" falling. The first one is a friendly request. The second sounds a bit flat or impatient. Let's have our listeners try that. Repeat after me with a rising intonation. "Is it far from here?"
And what about word stress? In a phrase like traffic lights, the stress is on traffic lights, or post office. Getting this stress right makes you sound much more natural.
Totally. It helps the listener understand you more easily. So let's practice that too. Repeat. Traffic lights. Post office. Good.
And the R sound, like in right or turn right, it's just right.
Yep. Practice with me. First. 3. Through. This. Right. Turn right. And repeat after me. "Excuse me, could you tell me the way to the museum?" Go straight. Turn left at the traffic lights. It's about 3 blocks away. Turn right next to the park.
Quiz time. What do you say to start?
Excuse me? Yes.
And how about giving directions like go?
Go straight, turn left, turn right, right? Totally. So, key phrases today. Excuse me, could you help me? Go straight, turn left/right, it's on your right. Next to, you can't miss it. And remember, tie it back to last episode. Start with a greeting like hi, then ask. Super smooth.
Yeah, practice makes it easier.
Homework. Easy. Next time you're out, or even pretend at home, ask a friend or record yourself. Excuse me, how do I get to the coffee shop? And give directions back. Share in the comments if you want.
That's it for today. Thanks for listening to Listen English.
And next episode, we're talking about describing your daily routine. Can't wait. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, right?
Yeah, see you next time.